So Brushfire is a ministry to help Christians discover who God created them to be and then disciple them to do it. So the idea is that you are a tool. Well, if you go into your garage and look at your tool chest, there's all kinds of specific tools. Figure out what kind of tool God has made you based upon the attributes of that tool. And then when you see a job that needs that kind of tool, instead of telling somebody else to deal with it, step up and start to deal with it.
Mm.
So if you are gifted as a counselor, one of our graduates last year went through this process, and she was in her 60s, I believe, and had a history of people coming up to her and asking for advice and being one of those individuals, but had no training in being a counselor. And I go, Mary, I know this is crazy, but if you have any opportunity to take some training as a counselor, you should do it because this is what God's wired you to do. She actually signed up for a big biblical counseling course and started a counseling business last year, simply based upon the fact that she knew it's what God had created her to do, and she wanted to be obedient to that. And that's where God wants to meet all of his children. He wants to meet you in this relationship where if he asks you to do something and you say, okay, I'll do it, and then all of a sudden he wants to show you what you did. You just helped that person. Every purpose statement has two common things. They all begins with the words I must. If you have a God who created you, he created you for a purpose. You must, if you want to enjoy these benefits, do what he's created you to do.